So we're back here at Northern Deer. We're going to process a deer today, and I'm going to show you how to break it down and get it ready for everybody to take the meat off the bones. We're going to start here at the neck. At this point, kind of stretch the shoulders apart. You'll find that gap seam in there where the meat and the tendons kind of come together. And just kind of touch your knife against it and just follow the edge around. You'll see the tip of the shoulder comes out. A lot of this time, this right here is just a big chunk of fat. So we tend to trim that off. This is a pretty good shot placement on this deer, so it's a fairly clean deer. You will see in some of my videos up and coming that not all of them are that way. What we do is we come in here, grab all the flanks right next to the edge of the ribs, come down, and then come right in front of the sirloin tip. Most of the time that's usually covered in pretty good amount of blood, and it's pretty much just fat and tallow. At this point it opens up the deer so you can see your tenderloins. Come in here and just kind of clean up things. That way it's not spreading all over your meat. You find your knife, run right along the edge of the spine on the inside here, and once you can get your finger pretty much in there, your thumb, and they come right out with little to no knife use. Again, we follow the same method on the inside. Put your finger down underneath there. Kind of fold it over. Come back through here. And they come right out. Tip for everybody. If you have a little bit of hair on your deer, you just kind of run the heat across it and it singes it off. You don't want to obviously cook the meat. You just want to singe the hairs. The hairs will pop because they're hollow. What you're going to do is find the front of the pelvic. You'll bring your knife down through and straight through to the other side. At that point, you're just cutting the deer into manageable sized chunks to be able to transfer it to the saw. You can hand saw these too. The easiest way is to take your ribs, take your hand saw, line it up through here and cut down through them that way. If you guys have people that enjoy the deer ribs, those are always essential. You'll be able to keep those. Most everybody usually trims them off, and that's gets put towards your burger. Here you'll obviously split your pelvic in half. You can do it with a handsaw or you can do it on a meat saw. I'm going to obviously choose the easier method at this point. Okay, so at this point basically we have our tenderloins. We have the front part of the chuck, and there's back straps in here. This is obviously the top portion of the ribs. We have 2 ribs. You clean them up. People smoke them. People barbecue them. People obviously trim them off for just a burger. We have the pelvic, the hips, the hindquarters. Sirloin tips are up in here. You split that in half. A lot of this end down here is going to be burger material, sausage, jerky, whatever you plan on making it. Front shoulders. Take the tops off, make this into a nice roast for families. Gonna have more burger meat here. Same with the exception is the exact same thing here, just the other side. A neck roast. Wasn't real fond of neck roast. Obviously, been turned on to them here. My mother-in-law has a recipe. We could attach that on the video at the end for a neck roast. Turns out to be a really great meal for a family. And this is the parts of a deer. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.